What are New York's squatter laws? Legal expert shares thoughts on what more can be done to protect the landlords. New York's 2024 state budget signed into law in April, including a clear definition of a squatter, but a New York City attorney believes more can be done to protect homeowners and landlords. Several states across the country have passed laws to prevent squatting. One was Florida, where Governor Ron DeSantis signed legislation in March 2024 that went into effect July 1st. You are not going to be able to commandeer somebody's private property and expect to get away with it. We are, in the state of Florida, ending the squatter scam once and for all, DeSantis said during a press conference. In part, the law made it easier for law enforcement to intervene in squatter disputes in the state of Florida. The law will give the homeowner the ability to quickly and legally remove a squatter from a property, which will increase criminal penalties for squatting. And now we have not had the same type of issues here as you see in California and New York. Nevertheless, our laws were really geared towards this not necessarily being a fad, DeSantis said. True stories from those affected by squatters helped the law get passed in the Sunshine State. A woman named Patty Peoples, who had squatters in her home for 36 days, was asked to provide testimony before Florida Senate and House committee when the bill was still under consideration. I'm amazed, surprised, and really encouraged that this particular case of mine showed me, and I hope shows others, that our legislatures can listen to everyday citizens and sometimes actually seek to efficiently make new laws to address common everyday problems, Peoples previously told Fox News Digital. After many squatter stories emerged from New York, particularly New York City, lawmakers defined a squatter in 2024 state budget signed into law by Governor Kathy Hochul in April in an attempt to make it easier for the police to intervene. The language defines a squatter as a person who enters or intrudes upon real property without the permission of the person entitled to possession and continues to occupy the property without title, right, or permission of the owner or owner's agent or a person entitled to possession, according to New York Senate's website. This law came out at the same time as the good cause eviction law. The law states that fair market tenants who are not regulated, such as rent stabilized and rent controlled tenants, but free market tenants cannot be removed from possession of an apartment unless the landlord can establish either that they are exempt from the law or that they have what's called good cause, which is defined in the law to remove the tenant from possession, said Daniel Phillips. Phillips is a real estate legislation partner at Belkin, Burden, and Goldman, who specialize in landlord-tenant disputes. Phillips told Fox News Digital defining a squatter did not change anything with laws pertaining to squatters at all. He said all it did was give a definition of what a squatter is, basically saying that they are not tenants which already existed. Phillips spoke about ways he believes New York could help protect homeowners against squatters, including a clear description of what can be done if a homeowner or landlord has a squatter living on the property, such as removal by the police or utilizing self-help methods like changing locks or turning off utilities. Even creating a special courtroom designated for these types of cases with an accelerated court date so that the landlords can go through the judicial process faster, Phillips suggested. The law did not do any of that. This is from Fox News on DAYUZ. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.